Spencer, first 3 points of the season tonight with a 2-1 home victory over Hemel Hempstead Town. How pleasing is that?
Yeah, relief in all 3 games, just another one. You know, small margins, really tight game, 3 incredible goals. Obviously 2 for us, 1 for them. You know, 3 goals that deserved to win any game, quite frankly. And I thought the game ebbed and flowed, quite frankly. I thought they had portions of it, we had portions of it, and we've just come out the right side of it. So overall, yeah, obviously delighted. Just shows what every game's like in this league.
And 2 goals in 2 games for Alfie Pavey. Must be very happy for him as well.
Yeah, because look, don't underestimate how difficult it is to go Saturday, Tuesday, particularly at the start of the season. You know, neither Hemel nor ourselves are full time. And you know, it's really hard on the players, and then you look up in our stands and see how many senior players we've got missing. And you know, Sid Nelson, as much as we named on the bench, wasn't actually in the squad. So we lost him. We've got Ryan Atwood out, obviously for Levy out. Taylor only just coming back, did 10 minutes. CJ was away. You know, it's relentless. So you know, Hemel have won their first 2 games. There was nothing in the game, as I said. It ebbed and flowed. We had some great chances in the first half. Connor's just got the ball over the keeper and over the bar, and Alfie Pavey's had a great one, and they've hit the post. You know, it was relatively end to end. I suppose for the supporters, it was a really good game, and you know, as I said, really disappointed after scoring a fabulous goal. I thought we were very poor after we scored our goal until half time. Really poor, just trying to play out the back in wrong areas and inviting them on. And you know, we don't clear our lines. Nobody stops the lad, and he hits an absolute super strike into the top bins. You know, we've got to do better than that. I'm not taking anything away from an incredible hit. You know, so coming in at 1-1, I was disappointed again. And as I said, Hemel had their patches. I thought they started the second half better than we did, and then I think we sort of took over from about the 60th minute and went forward, and the subs did very well. Then we scored a fabulous goal and then hung on in the end, you know, relatively calmly. You know, I think they had one sort of scuff shot that Jack's dealt with. But, you know, we're all nervous because we're desperate to get that first win. So it's just a really tough battle between, you know, 2 fairly evenly matched sides. And unlike the last 2 games, we've just come out the right side this time. So, yeah, I'm delighted.
And the first goal at this level for Connor Cullen, was that a move we've worked on in training?
Well, no, obviously with the crossing ability we have, we were moving people around a bit. You know, the new rules, Ricky was on a card, and as I said, players have put in a hell of a shift on Saturday, and let's not take it away that it was another huge shift today. And you know, 2 fabulous goals. You know, Connor, that was his first start. I think he found it quite tough. You know, it is at a whole different level. But then he's got about to take him off, quite frankly, and you know, he put a hell of a shift in, and I think he got to 80 minutes. I think it was best part of. So, you know, and great for him to get the goal, especially in front of our main bulk of fans down there. And as I said, under the lights, it was a really good game. It's a little bit of bad temper in there, some nasty stuff, but that just shows you how competitive this division is. Both teams desperately trying to win. 2 really good teams. As I said, you look at the results going on. I mean, literally, you couldn't pick them. It must be the bookies' nightmare across the whole division. It's so tight, and yeah, obviously ecstatic to get the 3 points.
And just how pleased were you that we saw the game out, and great to have Robbo back in defence as well?
Well, yeah, obviously we lost Sid on Saturday, so he wasn't up for contention today, so another big loss. Robbo's, you know, had a bit start pre-season with injuries. He had a hammy lingering over, and you know, he knew he had to wait his time. He did okay. You know, don't get me wrong, I think we've still got a lot more to give. That's what I've said to them. You know, I said, you know, delighted we got the result, delighted we hung on against a side that, you know, in the first week had won their first 2 games. But ultimately, I still think we can play so much better. You know, our passing was slightly better than Saturday, but it wasn't great. We had our moments. They had their patches. We had our patches. I still think we've got a lot more to give, and that's the big pleasing side. And then you see the players that we've got out at the moment. We've got great competition. We need to get people fit. You know, it's very frustrating when you're seeing, you know, Michael Falevi, you know, not fit, and Taylor just coming back after a fairly long layoff. You know, now Sid and Ryan Atwood, and I said CJ's might be back for Saturday. I can't remember, he's back Saturday, maybe not until next week. You know, we've got a lot of players missing, so you know, it's tough, but yeah, it's just no takeaway. Just got to breathe. You know, just relief to get that first 3 points, just to give us a bit of confidence, because we are better than we're showing at the moment. But we're also, to the new lads, we're showing them, you know, what a tough battle this is to win games at this level.
We've started this season in the same way that we started last season, with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. You see any comparisons to last season?
I think we'd all take last year, which is the last month of the season. If we could do something in there, then we'd all be very happy. Look, I just look at the next. I look at the next week generally. not just the next game, the next week. It's ridiculously early doors. I've seen a few silly comments out there, not about ourselves, but other clubs. Oh, we're doing really well or we're doing really badly. You know, you look at the cliches, you look at it sort of 8 games, 10 games in really. And there's been some surprise results already, but I said this division this year, I think it's common knowledge, it's got to be the toughest division it's probably ever been. And you know, there's some very, very good sides in it. There's clearly no easy game, that's an understatement, and you've got to play really, really well. And as I said, we're all sort of finding our feet. I think we've got to get sharper, we've clearly got to get fitter, and we can play better. So that is the really pleasing thing. That I still don't think we were great tonight, but obviously I'm absolutely thrilled. Thrilled for us, thrilled for the fans. You know, first 3 points, and to be honest, you know, potentially, you know, we feel aggrieved that we didn't get 3 points on Saturday as well. No disrespect to the opposition. So, you know, El Cliche, I don't think we're playing great, and we picked up 3 points. A hell of a battle, and we move on to Dartford on Saturday.
Yep, and Dartford on Saturday. How did you go about getting a result from that one?
Yeah, obviously Douse, you know, he's a great guy, good manager. We've battled over the decades now, and you know, he's got some exceptional players there. You know, again, people will criticise and say, oh well, look at their early results. They will be there or thereabouts. You know, great club, great place to play football. Pitch is amazing. Fantastic groundsman that we met last time we were there, and they will click, and we've just got to make sure they don't click against us. You know, I think they're probably quite similar to us in the way that, you know, they've got good players, we've got good players. You know, they've got some injuries, so you've just got to go out there, prepare properly, which we will do, and give it our best. But every away game is such a battle. But it's a relief to get that win in there now, to get that monkey off our backs, to go, okay, let's go and try and play a bit better than we're playing. But we know Dartford away, really tough game, but we're now all buzzing again. You know, it's just such a relief to get those 3 points, and we're looking forward to going over there on Saturday.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks a lot, Dom.